It's recording now. Wait, it's not recording my microphone. And now it is.
All right.
Okay, so this is going to be like a commentary about
Mm-hmm.
bad admins in video games.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, what happened to your friend?
get to that in a second.
Heard
This
something bad.
the other person talking is guitarist Nick 127
Hello.
from all of the Tribes of Sun videos, and I'm halfway addicted to that game because of him.
I know
And I
it's great.
and I thank you for that.
You're
So
welcome.
first off, I want to start with an example of something that happened to my friend in Team Fortress 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now, not too long ago, her like expensive like gaming computer from Japan broke like a week
Oh.
after she got it,
Yeah.
and she's basically resort to using like an old laptop to play the game, and you can probably assume that doesn't work too well.
Yeah.
So I showed her this idle trade server that I go on quite a bit, and
Mm-hmm.
she kind of likes it because she could just let her character sit there and not have to get frustrated with bad frame rates and stuff because she doesn't have to play. While she
Yeah.
finds the items and uses console commands and gets kills and stuff, and uh,
Now, for those at home that don't know, those are servers where you do what? You just sit there and then you get items, right?
basically you sit there and like wait for the item drop system to give you items, which I believe you get about 10 a week, I believe,
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
And they're quite popular on Team Fortress 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, and like people like use idling commands like plus attack, plus left, and if people don't know what that is, Team
Mm-hmm.
Fortress 2 has a command console which I think you have to enable before you can use it.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, if you type in plus attack and enter, it puts in the console, then it's the same as holding down M1 on the mouse. If you
Yeah.
hit plus left, your character will just spin left, and a lot of people use that combination just to make their characters like spin and attack while they're idling, and it kills the other idlers and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the basics of it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if my voice is all weird. I'm getting over a nasty cold that ruined my throat.
Yeah.
Okay, so she starts using this server quite a bit to the point where like most of the people that go in the server a lot can like
Mm-hmm.
recognize who she is and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She's mostly known for the bright pink ghostly gibbous
Oh wow. I didn't know that they. Oh, because of spray
paint.
paint.
Yeah,
Right.
she
Yeah.
got the paint for that.
Yeah.
Um, so at one point she had a strange kill streak charging tard for the demo man,
Yeah.
which basically is one of the shields, and if you have the shield with the demo man, you could press M2 to make him charge. This
Mm-hmm.
server has unlimited ammo basically, not bottomless clip, just unlimited ammo.
Mm-hmm.
So if you hold that down M2, it just keeps charging and charging, and she figures she could use that to charge into the other idlers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And with like the command consoles, con- console commands,
Mm-hmm.
um, and figured there'd be no problems with that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, turns out that just like the speed that the demo man or the demo knight she was playing as, the speed it
Yeah.
rotated made her come out of the wrong exit of the spawn and basically fly off the map. So
Damn.
she did some research and found out you could use a console command to change how fast your character will spin with a command called CL yaw speed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the default is 250.
Mm-hmm.
She basically put up at 5,000, and when I tested that, this screen basically looks like a blur. You can't see anything. If you try walking, you're spinning so fast you can't even walk anywhere.
Damn.
It's kind of fun to try, but so when she did that with plus left and the M2 with the charging tard,
Mm-hmm.
so that her demo knight can kill idlers and stuff. Basically, you'd see a demo knight spinning really fast and shoot off in different directions, which everyone on the server thought that was hilarious because you
Hmm.
couldn't
Oh,
predict where it was
yeah.
gonna go.
Hmm.
So there's a newer admin. I'm gonna call everybody here by names of colors for like privacy reasons.
Yeah.
So my friend who is playing, I'm gonna call her Pink because of the pink
Hmm.
gibbous she wears.
Hmm.
I'm gonna call the first admin Green.
Asshole.
Sure, a lot of people call him that actually.
Oh, well, there you go. That's probably his birth name then.
Moving on. So basically, apparently somebody new to Team Fortress 2 somehow found their way onto this server, which I didn't even know existed until several months after I started
Hmm.
playing Team Fortress 2, where you could find all these custom servers.
Hmm.
And the first thing he does is call hacks on her. So the
Wow.
admin permabans her without even. He doesn't say a word to her, or Green, I should say. Green doesn't say a word to her, he doesn't say anything, he just
Really?
permabans her. So
Wow.
she sent me a message asking if I could go into the server and like ask what was up with that, and
Yeah.
Green basically told me that uh, he was suspicious that she was aimbotting. So
Really?
yeah, so I told him to wait a moment. So I asked her for the console commands, put them in and everything. And my demo night was doing the same exact thing she did, except with a different shield.
Hmm.
And so I showed him proof that that wasn't an aimbot. That was just advanced like
Yeah.
techniques with the console command.
And what was his response?
He unbanned her, and everything seemed pretty good. So told her, I sent her a message on Steam saying that he unbanned, that Green unbanned her,
Hmm.
and that she should be able to get back in. And the best thing for her to do is to like just tell him that she tends to do that, just for
Yeah.
future reference.
Hmm.
So she goes into the server and she doesn't have a microphone, so she's using the text chat,
Hmm.
which Green apparently does not notice. And I'm pointing
Hmm.
this out for a reason later on when I actually read some of the screenshots I got on the forums about
Hmm.
a later issue. Um, so she's like trying to ask Green like about it just to like get the view from his, like to get his direct point of view,
Hmm.
and he doesn't reply to anything she says at all.
Really?
So she ends up leaving the server. So I just figure, okay, tell her through the Steam chat, just like say I just proved to him that. Oh, he hung up on me.
Hello?
Hey.
Keep doing the video. Keep doing it.
Okay.
Just,
Well, I didn't
just
stop.
splice it together.
Okay. What's the last thing you heard?
Well, that she was trying to talk to this green guy, and he didn't even respond.
Yeah, because she was using the text chat. He was using voice chat.
Yeah.
And when you don't have a microphone, you're limited to how well you can contact.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if you have a microphone, you could yell into the microphone and get
Yeah.
everyone's attention and annoy them.
Exactly.
So he completely like I don't even know. I don't know if he ignored her or just didn't notice, which
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of hard to notice if somebody keeps saying your name in the chat over and over, like trying to get your
Mm-hmm.
attention.
Yeah.
So she ends up leaving. Then I figure, okay, I'll just tell her that I showed Green like how she did that and replicated it, and he unbanned her and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So thought everything was good.
But.
Huh?
I said, but.
Oh, hold on. The only thing I mentioned about like her trying to contact the admin after she got unbanned,
Mm-hmm.
that's for something. I mentioned that for something that's coming up soon.
Oh.
This video is probably gonna be longer than expected, but if you're still watching this, thank you. I appreciate that because I'm not much of a speaker. So, basically, she went offline. I think she went to bed because she lives in a different time zone, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, I believe it was 2 days later. I get a message from her on Steam again,
Mm-hmm.
saying that she got banned for a day and she without reason or without a clear reason.
Hmm.
Apparently, she was like banned for a day for spamming when she left her computer alone and was idling and was not near her computer.
Hmm.
And so she got confused by this. So I go onto that server, but apparently she was banned several hours before I went on, and there were no
Yeah.
admins online, so couldn't really do anything about that. So, um, she get like the ban goes away, no big
Hmm.
deal. The few days after that, she tries to use a microphone that she acquired,
Hmm.
and it wasn't working too well. When she was trying to talk, it sounded really blurry, and it kept like making like these weird like high pitched like squeaking sounds.
Hmm.
And I was already in the server at that point when she joined, and I just really didn't think anything of it. It's like, oh, my friend's microphone's broken.
Hmm.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Uh, so basically, without any warnings, because Green happened to be in that server,
Mhm. Yeah.
of course. So without saying anything to her with the text chat or the voice chat, he just perma-mutes her.
Really?
So then in the text
Hmm.
chat, she is saying, like, asking, like, why she got perma-muted.
Yeah.
And, he said that because she was mic spamming. And
Mic spamming.
that's when I said, like, hey, I don't think she realized her microphone was making those, like, high-pitched squeaking sounds, and you could
Yeah.
barely hear her. So think the admin was in a bad mood. Green was in a bad mood that day.
Yeah, but
So,
that's no excuse.
true, but so Green, uh, after a while of like discussing back and forth,
Hmm.
um, unmutes her as long as she promises not to use her microphone anymore.
Wow.
And she thought that was fair since her microphone was broken.
Hmm.
But then she tried asking him if he could find out why she got kicked or banned from for a demo span, or I just gave away what happens later on, but for quote spamming
Hmm.
a few days prior to that, and once again he started ignoring her at that point.
Hmm.
So she went to the server's what's it called Steam group
Hmm.
and went the discussions and posted something, which I'm gonna read her initial post. The
Hmm.
topic is I keep getting kick/banned. Then, like the underneath that, I
Hmm.
frequently use the idle trade server #1 on the Awesome Box map. Recently, I've been getting temporarily banned or kicked for absurd reasons or no reasons at all. I was
Hmm.
wondering if any admins can tell me who is kick/banning me and why they're doing that. I've been wait, I think she means away from my computer the times I've been kicked/banned idling, and I get messages saying I was kick banned for aimbotting and spamming, and I've never done either of those.
Hmm.
If this has happened to anyone else, could you let me know if you've been told why, or can an admin maybe contact me and explain why I'm getting punished for things I'm not doing? So
Yeah, that's
figure,
crazy.
okay, she's curious. This one admin has like permabanned her and permamuted her, and both times like I had to like talk to him saying like, hey, she's not doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
Cool down, relax. You don't need to be that bad of an admin. Well, I didn't say that to him, but guess who's the first person to reply to that?
Green.
Yep. And
Knew it.
at this part of the video, I plan to have like the screenshots up. So
Yeah.
Green reply. The first line he says is, "I'm not the one that's been committing the crime."
Crime.
Yeah. So apparently it's like a crime
Yeah,
that
first of all, no one
he
said
complete.
it was no one said it was a crime, but that doesn't mean that you're not an ass. Like, you
Yeah,
know.
but then he goes on to say, "There's been once where I have banned you for suspicion of aimbot, but I revised that ban because I seen it as more of an idle command, which
That's
is what
true.
was what I showed him." And
Yeah.
here he mentioned some other admins' names, which are irrelevant, but I just replace their names with colors anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it might be blue, yellow, or red, but I don't know
Hmm.
since yellow and blue are on when I'm not. Red is a ran Red is on at random times during the day and night, but the best bet would be either yellow or blue on this matter.
Hmm.
Um, then here's where she finally gets somewhat of an answer for the
Hmm.
spamming thing. He goes on to say, "I think the reason that why they're kicking you is because of the amount of noise pollution it causes.
Hmm.
I know there's been a few times I wish the charge plugin was disabled or the noise wasn't played, which if you take a moment to think about that, charging is a demo night, which is what she used to do.
Yeah.
So there's like, oh, okay, he halfway answered finally,
Yeah.
because he's
Exactly.
the admin on the server the most.
Yeah.
And um, he says, I wish the charge plugin was disabled or the noise wasn't played, but I've learned to deal with it, like, because the server has plugins for like unlimited charge and ammo and stuff.
Hmm.
Um, then he says, I'm a bit astonished that there hasn't been a reply by any other admin to this thread, and I apologize on their behalfs, but do understand they can get on some people's nerves, which is why she
Yeah.
stopped, because it obviously got on someone's nerves.
Hmm.
But if he's not the one that kicked, if he apparently did nothing wrong, how did he know that she was spamming the demo charge?
Yeah, that's she's saying like, "Oh, I didn't do it, but I know that she did it." Well,
Yeah, because he kicked her the first and third, or he permabanned her the first time and perma-muted her the third time, both like admitting it to it, and all of a sudden he knows the reason why she got banned the second time.
yeah.
So then Red, who is like a higher up admin, like on multiple servers, says this is not the place to appeal. Try. Then he gives like a website to the forums, like
Yeah.
the group's actual website rather than Steam. So hold on here. So she basically makes an account on their website and tries appealing at the exact
Hmm.
link that Red gave her.
Hmm.
So here's the message, which is basically an updated version of what she said the first time with what she knew now.
Hmm.
Because since he didn't give a great answer, she still wanted to know exactly what happened the second time.
Hmm.
So here she posts, I was wondering if I could find out why I was reported for spamming in the idle trade server number 1. I tried to ask the Steam group, but my thread was locked and I was told to go here.
Yeah.
Green said he thinks it is because of noise pollution, but I'm not sure what he means by that. I'm afraid of getting in trouble for things I don't do, which seems my luck that keeps happening on this server I use. There are 3 times I was reported banned, kicked, etc., which she's just explaining what's going on at this point.
Hmm.
So she goes on to say, first was suspicion of aimbot, and I'm going to zoom in on this picture. It's really hard to read from back far away. I was... Oh, Skype, you're blocking the little slider thingy. It's not even funny because it's really hard to read now.
Yeah.
Okay, first was suspicion of aimbot, and I was banned for that. I was idling with console commands seal y'all speed 5000 and attack +2 to level up my strange shield with the demo man in the idle lane, which the server, like, if you idle, you fall out of the spawn and like fall down to like this lane where other players can kill you and whatnot.
Oh God.
I mean, it's you see that kind of often in
Hmm.
idle servers. My friend explained the idling commands I use to the admin that was online at the time, and they
Hmm.
withdrew the ban. So she's talking about when I talked to the Green about it. Second time I was kicked for spamming. This is the one I'm confused about and wondering if I could get some information on this. Third time I was muted for mic spamming because my microphone was giving off a lot of feedback. I didn't know it was doing that, and the admin did not tell me my mic was making feedback nor warning at all.
Hmm.
I'm getting a little paranoid about getting banned overall. I'm trying to prevent that. And then she basically gives the link to where she posted in the Steam group, like to her thread,
Hmm.
and says one of the admins replied, but vaguely. So, first reply on that, guess who it is?
Is it blue?
Nope.
Is it yellow?
Nope.
It's probably green.
Yeah.
I
And
knew it.
guess who was apparently not in a good mood at the time they posted this?
Green.
Yeah.
Was he Hulk?
Oh man.
He's probably the Hulk.
For people watching this, I just chose the colors at random, and I did not intend the angry person to be
Sure.
like the Hulk.
Yeah, okay.
It's just pure coincidence. Okay. So he replies, which I'm wondering why he's so fast to reply to her posts if he
Yeah.
didn't do anything wrong, as he claims. He says, I'm only speculating, but the reason why other administrators have been kicking you, when he's the only one that apparently has,
Yeah.
is for you. Wait, what? Administrators have been kicking you for is maybe your idle command causing some irritation with them. Which, if things got sorted out between green and pink, why is green still like.
Why is he still
Yeah,
what?
I don't know why he's still going on with this if she's just trying to find out about the one
Well,
thing the
but
second time.
to be fair, I think he's still going on about it because she is posting about it, but I don't think that he realized that he's in the wrong though. So
Well, no, because he's an admin. Why would he be in the right? I mean, why
yeah,
would he be in the wrong?
exactly.
So, he says the spamming was most likely from your spamming charge, which relates back to the first sentence. I'm going to be honest, that charge spam can be pretty loud and annoying to many people, which there's so much noise on that server,
Well,
I
dude,
don't even notice it.
look, you know what?
Hmm.
To be honest, it can be annoying. Turn off your goddamn sound. You know, it's not my fault.
It's an idle server. Most people
Yeah.
are probably idling.
Dude, I've gone on to those idle servers on accident. All you hear is just people screaming and just demo man's charging.
Pretty
like,
much.
Yeah, so I mean, it's in the game. You know, it's a sound that's in the game that you can play over and over again. If you don't like it, leave or turn your sound off. Don't just remove me and say, "Well, it's annoying."
Without warning.
I mean, yeah, preferably if you do it, which you shouldn't, there should be a warning.
And
Apparently this guy didn't think that necessary.
I completely agree that there should be a warning.
Yeah.
So, he goes on to say, as I've said in the thread, the ban was resolved and I unbanned you for mistaking your idle command known as a possible aimbot, which he's going on just restating what she just said in the message before. So, no, he keeps going too. Since the normal aimbots would spaz the character's aim all over the place in the idle tunnel, I don't know how many times I need to bloody repeat myself, even though he is voluntarily repeating himself.
Yeah.
But I don't know why you need to assume it's always me for your kicks and bans, even though it is him doing that.
Well, okay, how do we know for sure that it was him doing that every time?
Okay, well, we know for sure the first and third time because those are the times I talked to him. The
Yeah.
second time, he seemed to magically know what happened even though he didn't do it.
Okay, but the
So I don't have
admin-
exact proof on the second time, but first
Well-
and third we know.
I mean, let's be fair though, the other admin could have told him, about that story. But the problem I have is he claimed that she used an aimbot in the first situation.
Yeah.
Um, when all she was doing was charging multiple
Well,
times as the demo man,
she
right?
had the accelerated turning, which made her shoot off in different directions, but she would shoot towards other players.
Okay, and would those other players get hurt?
Well, probably no one because she was down the idle tunnels where it's not really easy to get back up while idling.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, first of all, how can you see that as being a possible aimbot? I just don't see how you can look at that and say, must be an aimbot. I don't see that. And she wasn't really hurting anyone, even if she was aimbotting, anyway, which don't get me wrong, I don't think that you should aimbot, but
Yeah.
I just don't get how he saw that and said, oh, aimbotting. It's like, dude, she's just moving in weird, directions. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, see, the thing is, he admitted to the first and third time that she got punished on the server,
Yeah.
and he seems to randomly know why she got punished the second time, which is a little
Well,
suspicious.
again, probably the other admins, like, let him know about that. Like,
Well,
you know
see,
what I
he's
mean?
like the lowest rank admin though, and he was basically the only admin that actually using the server though, because the other admins have higher up servers they use and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I guess.
Because this is the one server I've been in for months, and after this video, I'm probably gonna get banned from there, but I don't care.
Wow.
No, this servers have gone so downhill, and this is one of the reasons.
Well, here's the thing. The second time that she got banned, though, does it, like, when you get banned, does it ever tell you who actually did it?
Not usually.
Okay,
It
then
just says administrator.
oh, well, yeah. That sucks.
Yeah. Um. So he goes on to say you need to ask them, not me. The which I find funny. The mute was from the pitch off of your microphone, which I actually unmuted you to see if it actually worked if it was actually working and told you not to use it afterwards, which she didn't.
Hmm.
The noise that produced from the microphone was very weird and had a loud pitch. I apologize for that. No, he didn't. I tend to do verbal warnings more than text warnings, which her name at the time
Hmm.
had quotes no sound next to her name because she had a problem with the sound and she had no
Oh,
sound.
yeah.
And he says which is a conflict that you have a malfunction sound card, which I'm guessing at the exact time it wasn't malfunctioned if she could hear other people.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure when the sound stopped working, but wait, at some point our sound stopped working, or it wasn't working before this or something.
Hmm.
Which, if somebody has no sound in their name, you figure, okay, well, I can't give them a verbal warning. Not that he
Yeah.
did, anyways.
Well, even so, if you do give them a verbal warning and they don't respond at all, they don't say anything, usually the person would then, you know, like type it out and then say it there. Like, you know.
Then he says, the reason I believe it's doing that is that sound card. I recommend you get that fixed immediately or don't use a microphone for the time being because it's going to cause further issues and conflicts, even though she said that she was not going to use it anymore since it
Yeah.
wasn't working. And then he says, and I apologize for being pretty rude, however. This is a problem I've tried to resolve and even told your friend about to pass on to you. Now, this is where it starts pissing me off a little bit more. He did
Yeah.
not try to resolve it. I tried to resolve the first and third ones because
Yeah.
he screwed those up in the first place.
Well, I think
And,
he's saying that, like, you and him tried
well, no,
to
I had to go
resolve
tell
it.
him he was basically being a bad admin and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but he says he even told your friend, which I assume he's referring to me,
Yeah.
about to pass on to you, which he did no such thing.
Really?
That's why when she got banned the first time, I told her she got banned and that she could go ask him what happened. She goes in the server, asks him, and he does not say
Hmm.
anything at all.
Dang.
So then he says, I've been pretty passive about handling situations with you, which is complete bullcrap. And I'm starting to get really tired of the blame game, even though he's the one that did it, and the amount of times I need to repeat myself, which he has voluntarily done
That's
by
true.
by basically criticizing her for explaining what happened,
Yeah.
which she was not like going offensive against him or anything. She was just stating what happened, that she stated before it was resolved and everything.
Mm-hmm.
He says, I'm not banning or kicking you for idle script, which he did, and I
He did.
apologized and tried to resolute the matter in the times that I've been wrong, which he did
Yeah.
not.
Well, no, he did, because
Well,
he
no, because she tried to
realized...
talk to him and he ignored her.
Okay, but he did realize, obviously, that he was wrong, because he unbanned her twice.
That's why he's lying about it now. Then he says, I don't know what else you want me to do.
Be smart. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be nice. So, then another admin, I think I have this guy's name as Blue, I'm not sure, because I haven't actually censored out the names in these screenshots yet.
Mm-hmm.
Which I've never heard of this guy before, but I'm going to call him Blue.
Yeah.
He says, I wonder if you mean like command spamming, since the server kicks people that automatically if you use too many commands, which I think that's 3 commands.
Yeah.
If not for that command spamming, that an admin kicked you, which is what happened.
Yeah.
So then Green replies and says, I won't be surprised if it was, but I haven't seen her kicked while I was online.
Yeah.
Which, if he kicked her or banned her the first time, that's kind of still kicking, except they can't come back.
Yeah, exactly.
So then, hold on. Oh man, how many screenshots did I get? Okay, only like 2 more, I think. Then Red, I believe I have his color as I said. It appears that Green permabanned you, then you're unbanned. You may want to work from there. So,
Yeah.
yet again, he stated something she explained in first, that Green got angry and, like, agreeingly argued with her about.
Mm-hmm.
So then, Green replies again. Hold on, I'm just gonna read the highlights of this one because it's a little long. Okay, he says, as I've said, I've unbanned her and tried to tell her why I did that on 4 different occasions, which is complete bull crap. She went
When did
back
he
in the
tell her?
What?
I
No,
said, when did...
he never did.
Yeah, that's something.
She was in the server, like, trying to ask him, and he ignored her.
Yeah.
And he says, I send my original reply. I have people on the server seeing me elaborate to her through text. No, that never happened. Everyone saw her trying to ask him what happened as he ignored her.
Yeah, that's
Which is why
up.
I just ended up telling her that I had demonstrated what she did wrong the first time, and that's why she got banned, because he learned that that wasn't an aimbot, even though it didn't really look like an aimbot if it wasn't aimbotting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
so
then he makes like 3 points. One saying that he was apparently like gone for several days and she blamed him for something. Which,
Well, okay. How do we know? 1, how do we know that he's lying about that? And 3, how do we know he might not be lying? You know, like, how do we
'cause
know?
this was, he says this was about her being kicked, which is apparently related to the demo spamming.
Mm-hmm.
Which I do not recall seeing her blame him anywhere for that.
Well,
I saw that she was asking if somebody could tell her what happened with that, but she didn't blame him directly.
Mm-hmm.
She just wanted to know what happened with that.
Yeah.
And apparently that's her accusing him of doing it.
Wow. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm reading point 2 real quick. Okay, so he says her friend, which I assume he's referring to me again, admitted
Yeah.
to me that she's being kicked during the mornings, afternoons, times that I'm not online at all. I normally sleep through mornings and afternoons, so I'm not online at all. I didn't admit crap to him. I never gave him times because mostly it's been immediately after it's happened. So he obviously was online.
Wow. Yeah. Dang. I don't... Well, wait. So you're saying that he was obviously online? Why?
Well, because when she got banned the first time,
Mm-hmm.
she told me right after, and I already had Steam up and everything, so I just went on Team Fortress 2. Probably a 5 minute difference between when she got banned and when I started talking to the admin and got her unbanned.
And he was there.
Yeah, because I started talking to him and
he's saying that he's normally not there.
Yeah.
Even though he was. Well, see, the problem with this whole thing is that we don't we don't know if he was there or not, but
Well, yeah, I go on there. I see his scores at like 200. I don't know if you could kill 200 idlers.
Yeah.
Like that short time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they had instant respawn, yeah, but that server doesn't have instant respawn. And you have to wait for the idlers to fall and go through the tunnels and come out the idling lane.
Yeah.
He goes on to falsely quoting her about the sound card or something. Which it's like one of those things where it works sometimes, it doesn't work sometimes, whenever it feels like working type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever it's not working, she adds no sound at the end of her name.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't have that when she was trying to use a microphone to make a trade offer on the voice chat. So he's falsely quoting her, saying that apparently I told him that her sound card was permanently broken, which one, I did not say that. I never really said anything about her sound card because I'm gonna know freaking a sound card so far away in a specific computer that I've never seen. I'm gonna know the exact condition of that sound card when nobody told me.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
Let me see. Then he goes on to say something like, "My first computer, I fried the sound card and it wasn't pretty and whatever." So then she actually replies on. Okay, this is the last screenshot I have, and this is going for quite a while. So if you're still watching this, I love you, dude.
Bravo.
Bravo. You deserve, something.
Some cookies.
So she says, everything she banned me or muted me before has been settled. I'm not sure why he keeps bringing it up or he's acting like I'm making a deal out of it. I was only listening to 3 times that an admin had taken action against me. I want to know what I was apparently spamming. I'm not even accusing Green. I think I might have said his name out loud before, but
no, who cares?
Okay, I'm not even accusing Green of that either, and I would appreciate if he stopped. If I'm attacking him when I'm not. I'm only confused about when I was kicked for spamming because I didn't spam anything, which later on we basically just assumed it was for the demo night thing in the idling tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if it's part of the game, then why don't they just put a plugin that disables the sound for that?
Yeah, exactly.
If it's such a problem. So then Red, who redirected her to the group's actual website forums, where she posted on the exact forum that he told her to, says if you have any further issues that do not consider a ban, report it to any idle admin or to me instead of making a post here, then he locked the thread. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, he told her to go here. She gets yelled at by the admin that's causing the problems, and the admin that directed her there told her that she shouldn't be posting where he told her to, and locked the thread without even
Wow.
helping her.
I mean,
So, if
damn,
people's
dude.
still watching this, I'm sorry that was so long, but yeah, just going into great detail there. And
Yeah, it sounds
so,
like they're just trying to, silence her.
exactly, I think that's what it is. So, what would you like? What are your like thoughts on this situation?
Well, first of all, like, okay, is she allowed on there now?
Yeah, but she really doesn't go on there anymore.
Well, I personally think um, that at least right now, where it stands, there's no use in trying, you know, in trying to be like, it was him, because, at the end of the day, he's just a lowly, admin. Um, hopefully, if he is as bad as we're saying he is, then hopefully, you know, he'll do more things like this, so others can also challenge him, and he will get, dethroned. You know what I mean?
Dethroned.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just the whole thing seems kind of ridiculous, and it seems like a lot of admins are like this,
Um,
and you
Hold on, I
can't be.
hate to stop you short, but I'm actually gonna make this two parts because we're at
Yeah.
41 minutes.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Well,
so
wait, what?
give me 1 second here.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a part two to this. Just give me a second here. And if you're watching this, thank you so much. But I highly doubt anyone's still watching at this point.
Yeah.
But thank you very much, and I'm gonna post part two.